Right guys, so as requested by you, I'm going to do a daily vlog of what I'm at the moment. When I do this video, it's actually going to be a non-training day, but I'm going to show you sort of diet-wise what I'm eating, what day-to-day's like, and just some general chit-chat. So enjoy the video and play the intro. Okay, I don't actually have an intro yet. Ross has the intro that I would normally use, but I may make a new intro, but this is already complicated enough with me learning how to edit an intro, so let's just get stuck in.
Strong.
Morning. Wakey wakey. What? Sit. Sit. Up. Up. Morning guys. Okay, so today I'm going to do sort of like a daily vlog of what way things are currently in lockdown and shit. I've wanted to do one of these for a while and I've tried. My problem is that I am just not a morning person at all and I can't react, or like I go to bed with great intentions to do this and I wake up and I'm like, oh god, the hell with it. So going to do it this time, I'm going to do it today, and I'll give you guys a wee bit of an insight as to what I'm at during like coronavirus. So today, first off, I need to get breakfast. So I'm going to start with porridge, blueberries, banana, and then my second breakfast is just a small omelette. Well, it's not even an omelette, it's just eggs. I might actually do them different on an omelette. I might actually do eggs in the cup with a bit of butter, because I weirdly like that, and it's just eggs, that's what I'd rather do. And then I need to prep my other meals. I need to tidy this kitchen, I need to tidy the house, I need to go and do cardio, I need to do half an hour stretching, I need to do some online work with my clients, and get that stuff finished off. There's a few other bits and pieces with the business I need to do online, and then I think that's really me today. Let's wake up. I want to wake up. I need coffee. Coffee. So I've no weights training today. This is a rest day. At the moment I'm doing 3 days on, 1 day off. I'm just to go down and do my cardio. I definitely need to stretch. My body's pretty battered up at the moment. So, which is probably a good thing, because this is my first time vlogging on this thing and editing all together myself. So at least I don't have the like hassle or the pressure of having to edit together a training session. I need my beard oil. The beard oil, for a weird reason, stays in my kitchen. Don't know why. I think it was just delivered here and it never really made it upstairs, but I actually remember about it a lot more when it's in the kitchen, probably because I spend a good hour and a half in the mornings in the kitchen. So you see it more. Oh, my supplements. Fuck me, I had to take a supplement. I'm still so tired. Okay, this is like breakfast number one. So porridge, blueberries, banana, is it Nespresso you call them guys? Coffee. That's breakfast number one. I'll beat this into me. Then I'll take my supplements afterwards, because I like to have food in my stomach before I take supplements. And then I'll take a second breakfast. I'll show you guys what supplements and that I'm taking at the moment. Okay, so morning supplements. There's quite a few here to get through. Supplements is the thing that I've always sort of took, but I've sort of focused in more on vitamin supplements the past few months, which has made a huge difference. So at the moment, this is what I'm on more. So vitamin D3 and vitamin C. I'll take this all year round, but I think especially at the moment with everything that's going on, it's really important that people are stacking on them. I take iron supplements. For some reason my bloods have came back a few times with low levels of iron, so I supplement are in my diet. It's probably because I'm not a big red meat eater. I eat mostly chicken and fish, and so electrolytes. This year from MPA, it's Heart Solve Omega 3, 6 and 9, ZMA, My Protein Alpha for Men, which is just a multivitamin, Ascraflow. It all goes down with Power Up every morning. So I'm going to bang these on me now, and then I'm going to have my eggs, and then I'm going to prep my meals, my next 3 meals for the day anyway. So I've rather annoyingly got quite a lot of stuff to do today, which I didn't really expect. So recap so far this morning. So up, I had porridge with berries, banana. I have a coffee with that. Took with the supplements, as you've seen. I forgot to record the eggs, but I decided just to do 4 eggs, boil them, peel the shells, put them in a bowl with a wee bit of butter, the way your mama used to give it to you when you were weeing. It's just an easier way of eating them, you know what I mean? I was really rushed in the morning, I would just drink them, but I try to avoid doing that. Like, it's just, I think wee things like that is like too much at times, and then it eventually breaks you, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm on my way to the gym earlier than expected, but I need to go do my laundry first. So I've had that much laundry building up that I've got 2 massive bags here. I'm going to go to the big commercial ones, throw it in, and get it all done at once if I can. But with it being Sunday, you're going to have every Tom, Dick and Harry at it, so I might not get a slot to do it. Get that done. I need to get work done on my computer. Loads of stuff to do here. We're getting new stock in for Bear Strong. I need to chase that up and get it sorted. We're getting new equipment in for the gym, and I need to chase that up and get it sorted. I have 3 clients sitting waiting on programs. I need to chase that up and get it sorted. Get it finished today. Yeah, it's not nice being this busy when you're not supposed to actually be working, but I'll get all this beat out today, and then as I say, when I'm at the gym, I need to do my cardio. Wobbly. I need to do my cardio, and I need to do stretching, and then I need to eat in between that too. And you know, I think this is one of the things that people don't realise with the whole eating thing, and how hard it is. Like, it genuinely is difficult to remember and to keep eating when you actually have work and you actually have a busy life. Do you know what I mean? Where the fuck am I going to here? Oh, it's actually hard to like remember to get your food into you, and to remember to keep eating, because like you'd be stuck into work and doing something like 2 or 3 hours, and then the next thing you're like, I haven't ate in 2 or 3 hours time. Do you know what I mean? I find it very frustrating, especially when you're really trying to commit, like really trying to commit to it, and you know, be strict and be good with it, and then the next thing you're like skipping, you end up missing meals and all. It just frustrates you and annoys you, and then that's the stage where sometimes you can throw the head up type of thing, but obviously I'm not going to be doing that. So yes, I'm going to go here, get my laundry on, nip to the gym, start work. It was only around the corner, so I go backwards and forwards. Hit the gym, start work, get another meal in me, and then get stuck into the cardio and stretching. This isn't the most exciting vlog, daily vlog you could do, but it's a lockdown vlog, so we do what we can do. So I forgot, first off, loads of Bear Strong orders that are flying out. All the stock clearance is nearly all gone, so I'm getting rid of these, get these posted off now, and the new stock is on its way. So check out the website if you haven't already, www.bearstrong.co.uk/shop. Alright, so cardio time. I'm going to blast out cardio. I haven't got that much to do. It's about half an hour cardio, and then I'm going to do my stretching and stuff. So I've got a time lapse my stretching to give you a rough idea of what it is I do. Today's rest day, so there's no weights today. It's just sort of wee bits and pieces. Cardio I'm doing every day at the moment, and then I really need to get a good foam rolling and stretching session done, so check it out. So that's cardio done, and done some stretching, mostly lower body. Awful, like actually awful. Sort of kicking myself a wee bit because I've left it far too long. So I'm gonna bang meal in me now, which is like a satay chicken and rice. Getting that I made, get home, cook more food, and then that's really, well, I've still stuff to do on the computer. I haven't got a minute. It's like fucking 5 o'clock now and I feel like I've got nothing done today. And probably in this it'll show me doing nothing, but I was running here, there and everywhere doing bits and pieces. So yes, go bang this food on me now, get home, get cooking some more grub, get some work done online, and just feel that this is such a non-interesting video. So, one thing I could sort of answer, we talked about, I do get asked the question quite a bit, sort of been wondering at myself, I suppose, is what's next and what I'm going to do sort of strongman wise. Am I going to compete again and stuff? The truth is, you know, if I'm being honest with myself, the past 4 or 5 years, my main focus has been in business and growing business and setting a career and setting a future up for myself. Strongman isn't just something, you know, to be successful at, you can just, you know, train 4 times a week and win titles, unless you're some genetic freak. You know, strongman takes up like a massive part of your life, like a genuinely, I would say, of your whole day or your whole week, it takes up between 70 and 80% of your time. People really don't get, you know, and this, like, don't get me wrong, not all strongmen are like this, but the majority of professional strongmen would be. The majority of people who are winning titles definitely would be. And you know, it takes up your whole day, like, you know, the eating side of it, the prepping your food side of it, training, you know, training for most strongmen is 2-3 hours a day, but it's the other things, you know, that are in between. Like you're prepping your food, you probably spend 2 or 3 hours of your day prepping food, and you probably spend a total between prepping and eating, you probably spend like 4 or 5 hours of the day. You know, 2 hours training, that's you up to nearly 6-7 hours. Your recovery work, sticking another hour onto that, that's you 7-8 hours. You know, when you do stuff like this, social media stuff, to try and get money so that you can eat and so you can train to the standard you want to train, you know, it takes up, like, it's like a full-time job, and I just haven't been able to commit to that. You know, the past weeny years, my training for strongman has basically been, you know, 4 or 5 sessions, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half sessions a week. Food has been what it is, you know, I haven't paid a lot of attention to it. I've done recovery work whenever I can. It just haven't been routine and strict. So if something took over from work, if I needed to get something done with Bear Strong, or if I needed to get something done with the gym, that came first. Strongman didn't. And to be successful, it can't come that way. You know, your training, your food, your health, all has to come first, and then you become really, really good. It's as simple as that. And it has to be, you know, every day. It has to be constantly sticking at it. You know, you can't have like a few days off or a week off and then go back into it again. It needs to be structured every day, constantly, and then you progress. I just haven't been able to put that commitment in. You know, I know what it takes, and I know what strongmen sacrifice to win titles, and I just haven't been able to do that. And I don't want to disrespect any strongman by, you know, thinking otherwise. You know, it takes I have huge amount of respect for people who win titles, people who get the world's strongest man. You know, for the past weeny years, I just haven't been able to put that into my life or sacrifice other things in my life to make that happen. Now I'm at the stage where I think that I'd be able to give myself a real boost, focus back in, and I could make something happen. And I don't know what. I sort of feel that I got a couple more years and I'll have to wind it in. Injuries are chasing me hard. My body is not feeling the best. And I just sort of feel if I'm going to do it, I need to do it now. So I do feel for the first time in years that this is me ready to properly get stuck back in again the way I used to be and try and chase some titles I've wanted for a long time. Hopefully I can make it happen. I genuinely believe that I can now. But my food's ready, so I'm gonna go eat my food. Okay, so next meal of the day is a tuna and tomato pasta bake. I'm gonna get this into me and then get back. A lot of stuff to do on the computer tonight, so I'm just eating in between, and then I got 2 more meals before bedtime. Alright, last meal of today. I've got 250 grams of ribeye steak, baby boiled potatoes and green beans. So I'm going to cook this up, get this into me, and then I'll just be sitting chilling the rest of the night, watch a bit of TV, edit this video, and then get to bed. Next video we'll do, guys, I'm going to make sure it's a training day and see if there's anything else more exciting we could put into it. So in the meantime, make sure you share, like the video, and check us out on Bear Strong McNaughton on Instagram and www.bearstrong.co.uk/shop to get your merchandise and that they're ordered. Everything will be posted out next month. Everything's on its way in. I'm due to receive new stock within the next 2 weeks, so get on and get it ordered, and I'll get it all out to you next month. So take care, guys.
Bear Strong.